Hey everybody, Tony D and Little Joan here with a Screenwriter's Rant on Outside or The Outside Story. It's a comedy and it's about a guy who doesn't like to go outside. Smash like and subscribe. Thank you for smash liking and subscribing. Please check out my books, Woke a Standard Novel, and of course, Hollywoke, another novel, political satire, and the Pineys. Books 1 through 5, horror comedy. It's all there on Amazon. You can order trade paperbacks, Kindle Reader, or Kindle Unlimited is free. If you got Amazon Prime, you've got Kindle Unlimited. Now, this looks I like the premise of this movie. This main character, I forget his name. I don't know if they even said it in the trailer, but he's in a relationship with his girlfriend, and he has an inside job. His job is to edit trailers for celebrities who haven't died yet in case they're needed so they could get them on the air immediately. And so he's always home, and his girlfriend, who he lived with, wants to go out, wants to party, wants to do stuff, and he never wants to do anything. So they break up, and he's still staying inside. So this is something I think a lot of people can relate to, especially if you're an introvert. I'm kind of a homebody myself, but especially after the virus, this is something I think a lot of people can relate to. Now, the virus stuff isn't in this, but it's pretty funny. So he's all cooped up, and then one day he, this is a delivery guy. He doesn't tip, but she did, and that's what the guy says. So he locks himself out of his apartment. He's in New York, I think. And he's in his socks. And he can't get back in because, like, his girlfriend doesn't live with him anymore. So he has to go outside. So the movie takes place, I think, all on the same day, where his character has a little bit of a journey, right? He's been cooped up, and now he goes outside, and he's forced to deal with people again. This kid throws a ball at a fountain while he's drinking water. He ends up talking to these neighbors who are like swingers. He tries to break into his place and then gets caught by this meter maid who becomes his rival because then later she gives him a ticket for when he doesn't move his car properly, and he's moving his ex-girlfriend's car too. So he's a bit of a what do you call it? A cuck, I guess, or a simp. So he talks to her. I'm not sure if he ends up maybe dating her or if he gets back with his girlfriend, because it looks like either is possible. I guess he runs into her in a park. He's still in his socks, and he meets various other characters along the way, and they urge him to, get his girl back, win her back. So maybe he does win her back. I mean, this looks like him talking to her, and here he is running in his socks outside and making some sort of grand gesture. Here he is running across rooftops and people listening, and it was all to hit the cop with a water balloon. So I don't know if they're rivals or if he ends up with her, but looks like maybe they get back together, or maybe the trailer may be teasing that, but it's billed as a comedy. I don't mind it. I'm not like dying of laughter here, but it looks like it could be relatable at the very least. The Outside Story, or it was called Outside. I kind of like Outside better than The Outside Story. So this is Brian Tyree Henry, I assume, is the lead. And Sonequa Martin Green, I assume, is his love interest, his ex-girlfriend. Let's see if I can read any of the other credits. Written, produced, and directed by, Kazimir Nozkowski. Okay. It looks low budget, but it looks really nice. I mean, everything about this looks top-notch, professional. his lead is good. He's a perfect look for this, and I think I've seen him in other stuff before. He's been a supporting actor in things. He makes a good lead. I like his lead. I like the look of this whole thing. It's a nice small story. That's why I think it's very watchable in that way and relatable. I'm not so big on the swinging couple and that whole message there, but I do kind of like them though that they're quirky because you got to meet a lot of quirky characters in a story like this. That's going to be the meat of the story. As he knocks on doors trying to get the help, get some help. He meets these wacky people. So I think that can work. Um, yeah. I mean, I don't think it's going to be hilariously funny. I think it'll be amusing. I think it'll be nice. It seems like a nice movie to watch. If you want kind of a positive message, this probably has a happy ending. Either he gets back with his ex or he finally learns to move on and maybe starts dating the meter maid. I'm not really sure. It's good that they keep that kind of iffy because that makes me want to see the movie. Like if they'd shown me that, like in some trailers, they'd just give the damn thing away. In this, I don't know. But I do know enough that it's either one or the other. I'm not seeing any other love interest possibilities here. So, yeah, I would see this. Definitely be a rental for me. I wouldn't go into a theater. It'd be a good date movie, because it's nice, it's light, it's not. I think in a date movie you want something that's positive. Unless you're a teenager and then you go to a horror movie, so your date's like holding you the whole time. But I think a nice positive movie makes the evening positive, and especially if it's positive about relationships, and I think it ends positively. It's kind of a fun setup, guy locking himself out of the apartment and that he likes being inside. It's not so much he's like, the stakes aren't that high. It's not like he's got like a phobia about being outside. He just likes being inside. Like a lot of people can relate to that. So yeah, looks good. The Outside Story or Outside. I prefer just Outside. So I'm giving this a rare upvote for a trailer. Check it out. It's we need more comedies, man. We need more comedies. And if they cancel this comedy, man, I mean, I couldn't see a more harmless comedy than this. Check it out sometime this year.